If you're tired of guessing how to get booked out, I've got something for you. My booked out blueprint starts with a private 45-minute interview where I learn your business, your goals, and what's actually holding you back. From that, I create a custom roadmap showing your best route to booked out. No fluff, just clarity. It's only $397, and if you move forward into Booked Out in 6, my 6-mission program, that $397 is fully credited. Check the show notes to get started. Welcome to the Tiny Marketing Podcast. I'm Sarah Noel Block, and this show is made for solo consultants who want to get booked out without burning out. If you've ever thought, I just want this to feel easier, you're not alone. Around here, we focus on simple, sustainable growth that actually fits into your life so growth feels doable instead of overwhelming. Hey, it's Sarah Noel Block, and welcome to the 3 Days to 3 Sales Call Challenge. This challenge kicks off on Monday, May 18th, and there is still time to join. I'm so excited to have you here. Let's get into it. Hello. Welcome. This is a pre-message for the challenge that is starting on Monday. I'm so excited to be doing this with all of you. This is the 3 Days to 3 Sales Call Challenge. So I'm going to get into the pre-challenge content so you can set some goals and get excited for what's about to happen next week. For everyone who is new here, I am Sarah Noel Block. I'm the founder of Tiny Marketing, the creator of Booked Out in 6, and the host of this challenge. We are going to book 3 sales calls in 3 days with 3 simple systems. If you see this QR code right above me, that will get you a link to be able to book a booked out blueprint for $397. The normal price is $750, and that is the offer where we will actually build out your complete system together in a hour-long session. You get a documented version of what your booked out blueprint looks like. And then we can decide if you want to move forward into Booked Out in 6 or if you want to execute it on your own. It is completely up to you. But this $353 discount is only available during the challenge. So if you want to get that discount, it's that QR right there. So let's get into what to expect during the challenge and set some goals for the next couple of days. This is coming out on a Friday, so you're going to have the weekend to be able to choose your goals and share them with the community. All right. So day 1 is referrals on repeat. This is where we build a system around getting more referrals, which are the hottest leads because they come pre-qualified and with pre-trust. Day 2 is niche networker. This is where we're bringing in new leads and filling our sales pipeline with connection calls. And then day 3 is fast cash. That is where we are actually going into sales scripts that can close deals faster. So get ready to book calls, make money, and have fun doing it. Let's kick off this pre-challenge. Okay. So the problem that you're having right now, you are probably in like the 2 to 3 year mark for your business. So at that point, referrals have slowed down. There's no consistent lead generation system because you are likely relying on those referrals. You are also relying on past relationships, old employers, past coworkers, people that were like, oh, he or she has a new business and I want to support them. I'm going to toss some leads their way. But eventually that dries out. The subcontracting gets old, right? At the 1 to 2 year mark, you are also likely doing a lot of subcontracting where more established consultants or more established fractionals, agencies, they are doing the marketing and the selling, and you're doing the delivery work as a subcontractor. But it gets old, doesn't it? They are taking a cut of everything that you do, and you're not making the income that you can, the potential that you have. So you don't have a lead generation system, and it's time to build one. And then last, you have unpredictable sales conversions. You really didn't have to sell that much before because people were coming in through referrals. So they came in pre-trusting you. Someone else trusted you. Now you get that transference of trust. Or that agency, that consultant, that fractional was giving you business for the deliverables that they didn't want to deliver themselves. Or it was your past coworkers or employers that already trusted you, knew your work was awesome. So they're like, yeah, why wouldn't I work with you? You didn't have to sell. So you never learned those sales skills. And there is not like that is normal. So don't feel bad that that is your situation because that is completely normal. And that was me too. That was me for a long freaking time. And one day, those referrals dried up. Those leads that were coming in from past employers and coworkers dried up. I got tired of taking 40% of the pay and the agency or contractor or whoever was getting 60% when I was doing all of the work. It all got old, but I didn't know how to build a sales pipeline and I didn't know how to convert because I never had to learn those skills. I was good at what I did. And I thought I could build a business based off of that. But you don't have a business until you learn these skills. Instead, you are contracting. And that just doesn't last forever. It's just the life cycle of a consulting business. But that's okay. All of that is okay because we are going to build the systems for you during these next 3 days. So random referrals are not a system. You don't need more ideas. You don't need to test a lot of marketing. And what you do need is a simple system that creates conversations. Because if you are a solo consultant, and you likely are if you've joined this challenge, conversations are what convert. And that is what we're really going to focus on is how do we find the people that are raising their hand, have those signals, they need your service now, and how do we have those conversations with them, build a relationship with them, and convert them as fast as possible. That's what we're learning. So these are the systems that we're focusing on for the next 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. One is referrals on repeat system. So this system will work when your referrals it'll work anytime really, but it works when your referrals have dried up and you're like, okay, how do we turn this back on? How do I get those referrals again? This will do it for you. So that's the first system we're going to do because it's the warmest. This will allow you to turn back on those referrals from partners that were giving you referrals before. And with each one of these systems, each one of these days, you're going to get some simple tasks to do that day. And those tasks will lead to sales calls. Day 2 is niche networker system. So the niche networker system is leveraging those warm pools that already exist on the internet where your ideal customer or your ideal referral partner is hanging out. They could be in Slack groups, they can be in circle groups. What I want you to do over the next couple of days is to ask around, what communities should I be part of if you aren't part of any now? And on day 2, I will show you the system to leverage those niche communities. But I will also give you a hack that you can do to be able to connect really quickly to a lot of your ideal customers at once, leveraging niche networking. Okay? Okay. So you'll have a long-term strategy and you'll have a short-term strategy so you can get it done within the next few days. Day 3 is the fast cash system. So this is what I have named my sales conversion system. This is basically the script that you can use to be able to turn casual conversations into sales conversations. It's also the script that you would want to use when you are converting gateway offers, which is your easy entry offer that everyone should have, into a upgrade offer, which is your core offer. So I'm going to talk more about gateway offers later in this week. But just to give you a heads up, people who have joined this challenge are also invited to a gateway offer incubator that will start in June, where we will build and launch and sell your gateway offer and leverage the strategies that we're learning here today. So keep an eye out for that, because I think that that would be the next valuable step for you. Once you understand these systems and you've built them, you need to have the right entry offer to get people to say yes fast. They need to say, yeah, why not try that kind of offer in order to move them into that larger retainer, multi-month project, that kind of thing. You need an entry point first. Okay, beauties. So how does this work? Let me move that. This is a 3-day challenge. So each day you're going to install one system. Each system creates conversations. So that's our goal, is to have as many conversations as we can over these 3 days and talk to each other too. There's a community. And then the third thing we're going to do is turn those conversations into sales. So install each system, create conversations, and then turn those conversations into sales conversations. This is going to work really, really well. This is how I keep my own offers filled, and I'm excited to share it all with you. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to understand is sales are just math. It's that simple. So let's look at just a simple version of what this looks like. Let's say during day 1, you send 15 referral messages. You send 15 messages to people who have maybe referred you in the past, or could be good connections going forward. They would make potential good referral partners. You send 15 messages for that. Out of those 15, 3 to 5 of them send you a 3-way intro with someone else who they think would be a good connection for you. Okay, so we have 3 to 5 3-way emails introducing you to a new person. All right, next step, how many of those 3 to 5 introductions lead to a conversation? I'll be honest, most of the time they convert to at least a conversation. So the most likely is 100% of them move forward. So we're going to say 2 of those emails turn into a connection call. Awesome. Okay. So from those 2 connection calls that you had, then during those calls, one of those people gave you a signal that they need the offer that you sell. So they're a hand raiser, and that conversation turns into a sale. So you get one sales conversation from that. So let's say you have a $5,000 core offer, just to make things simple. And so that one call leads to $5,000. So what does that mean? That means if you want to sell 15,000 this week during this challenge, then you would want to triple the number of referral messages going out. Your goal is to get 9 email introductions during this week to be able to sell 15,000 from this challenge. So let's just do the math. It feels personal, because money is personal. Money equals security. Money equals safety. So even though it's just math, it feels very personal, but it is just math. So if you're not getting the results that you need to live the life that you want to, increase the input, meaning increase the number of messages you're sending to get referral partners or to get connection calls. So how many calls do you want to book? Post your goal in the community and publicly commit to it. I would love for you to do that. And you're going to get this video via email, but you're also going to get this video inside of the community. So I'm going to link directly to that community so you can share how many calls you want to book. Okay. Your pre-challenge action. Write your trigger statement. So what is one thing that a client is going through when they need to work with you? List 15 warm contacts. So people that you have gone to events with, people you share a community with, people you are first degree connections with on LinkedIn. And then post your intro in the community in Heartbeat. Again, I will link that in the email that you'll receive this in. So that's what I want you to do. Write your trigger statement. What is a prospect going through when they need to work with you? List 15 warm contacts that you are going to reach out to throughout this challenge. And post your intro in the community to be able to say hi and welcome. Okay, so we will stop right here because this is Monday's content. But again, I wanted to say big thank you for joining this challenge. I'm so excited to have you this week. This is a little welcome for the pre-challenge. Today is Friday. That gives you the weekend to figure out how many connection calls you want to book during this challenge and post that in the community. All right. I will see you on Monday. If this episode made things feel a little more doable, I'd love to help you take the next step with the Booked Out Blueprint. It's a practical, low-pressure session to clarify your offers, your marketing, and what actually moves the needle. You can book yours through the link in the show notes. You don't have to figure it out alone. Hey there, fellow founders. Are you looking to unlock the secrets behind rapid business growth? Join my vibrant meetup group where we dive into masterclasses on game-changing strategies every single month. We've tackled topics like building a lean marketing engine, crafting killer lead magnets, and leveraging gateway offers to sell high-ticket offers. And trust me, you don't want to miss out on the next one. Come share your experiences, learn from the best, and let's grow together. Sign up and be part of the next masterclass by going to events.sarahnoelblock.com. That's events.sarahnoelblock.com.